Faye. It's Faye. It's Faye. It's coming around in a rave. Buzzing around the rave. Around the rave. Yeah. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. And we are in the building.
Hey.
Good morning.
It is a nice comparable to the other days, day today, and it is a fine Wednesday, so we are right through the hump, or making it right through the hump, and next week is Thanksgiving.
Already, which is crazy.
I am just so excited.
Are you?
Oh my God. Every year for Thanksgiving, aka my second birthday, I am literally just like a pig in crap. I am just happy leading up to Thanksgiving. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it so much. I love it so much. It's so much food to just sit down and eat it all.
Yummy.
And no presents.
No
Just
presents.
That's the best part.
just food and family and drinking and dancing and eating some more. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Literally, that's all I look forward to every year. And I used to be Halloween too, but Halloween has been kind of dry for me lately.
Yeah, Halloween.
Yeah.
I never really celebrated Halloween though.
Yes, Tristan, you had the biggest Halloween party every year. How
That
do you
was
not
my
celebrate?
Crew, that wasn't me. If it was up to me, that's just a money making day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a celebration.
That is a big celebration for it to be a money making day. That's a big celebration. You know, what's it called? Scary and
Mysterious freak.
yes, that one there. I like that one. I like that.
Whoa, whoa,
Oh, that
y'all
is
doing?
funny.
How y'all doing?
Good. Can't complain.
Well,
Just
you can't complain.
yeah, I can complain,
But does it make
I
sense?
don't need
But
to.
I won't.
Yeah, but I won't.
I don't like when people say, I don't, but who's listening? People be listening. I
People
listen.
be
You
listening.
complain, I listen. You know, you can need some people to listen, but it doesn't make sense.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
Right.
Just fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I agree. I agree with everything you said.
That's when you're in relationships and your loved one is like, you're going through issues and you're like, we gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
It's like, but what does that mean? I don't know. Figure it out. It gonna work itself out. I trust God. God damn it.
That's right. You know what? And that's what it is. In these days and times, we got to do that. Hold on and trust in God because
Hello.
the times is trying. The times is trying. You know what I watched yesterday? I watched The Book of Clarence. Did you ever watch that?
What is that?
That is a movie with Lakeith Stanfield.
Book of Clarence.
Book of
Yes.
Clarence.
Really
Is
good.
it a Spike
Interesting
Lee
guy.
movie?
I think so.
So it's very interesting because Lakeith, it takes place in biblical times.
Oh, the God. He's God.
Yeah, he pretends to be the Messiah or a Messiah because he doesn't believe in God. And so he pretends to be a Messiah. He goes around doing his own miracles or whatever. But I enjoyed that movie. It was really good. It was very interesting to see. Like very, like funny take on what happened back in the day or whatever. And to watch that whole thing.
The director
Lakeith
was
Stanfield
the
is a hottie.
Bullets. The Bullets, who also did The Harder They Fall.
Oh, really? Oh, nice. Okay, nice. Yeah, I can see that. Really good movie. So if you have a chance, check it out. It's on Hulu. I watched that yesterday, and
Very interesting movie.
It is. It's very interesting.
It is.
The scene where they were dancing, like it was like a hip hop party in the middle of the middle of Bethlehem. It was, but it was a good movie. So if you have a chance to check that out. Book of Clarence is, I suggest that you watch
Book
that.
of Clarence.
Yeah,
Where's
Book
it
of
on?
Clarence. It's on Hulu.
Hulu.
Yeah, it's very
I finally
good.
finished Doc.
Did you?
I really need the next season to start immediately.
I mean, it's on Hulu.
Oh, I only got 2 seasons.
2 seasons.
What's
I don't know.
that?
There's a season that's on Hulu now. There's a new episode tonight.
Oh, it's a movie. It's a doctor movie.
Yeah.
You know, she lost her memory for 8 years after a
wow.
car accident. And now
So what is
she's
today?
getting
Today's Wednesday. So new episodes come out on Tuesday night.
and trying to get acclimated back into the life and finding that 8 years. There's a lot of shit
Y'all don't
going
watch
on in there.
the Squid Games?
No.
Man, last night was the final episode of the Squid
Is
Games.
it's obviously nobody's getting killed in it, but what's the
No.
real appeal? It's like Gladiator.
$4.5 million. That's the appeal.
Oh, really?
That's the winner. And it was a black girl that won it from Dominican.
Really?
From Dominican Republic.
From the Dominican.
Yeah.
Wow.
From the Bronx.
Good for her.
Being a
Won
black
it.
woman,
I
I
didn't
had
like her. She wasn't necessarily a nice person.
I had to text my sister this morning and tell her about the statey that's in the back of my house. It's a black woman.
I love that.
I saw her today. I said, "Oh, all right." I didn't even know that on that side of the street lives black people.
Up
That
there
was-
on that piece of hill, right?
I thought it was
That's a
one
nice
side was
hill.
black people and the other side was white people.
Yeah, you're right. That's true about that street
They
up
done
there.
gentrified that hill, though.
They did.
It's actually just one house that's white. Literally just 3 floors of homes that is white up there.
Is that
But
where Miles lives?
No, he lives on the side.
Oh, okay.
On the side.
Anyways, we got a hefty show today. We do have an interview with Coogee Wellness.
boy.
It is Wellness Wednesday. You know, the wintertime is coming, and we all need to get our minds right and line up our chakras and just get yourself together.
Open our third eyes.
Open your third eye and things like
Wanna
that.
open it.
You know what? It also is happening in it's wintertime, and our black people especially are vitamin D deficient. So if that is a thing for you, I found out yesterday that I have my vitamin D is pretty depleted. Terrible. So I'm gonna have to get some D. Clearly. Vitamin D affects a lot of things, and it definitely affects your mood as well. It makes you tired. It affects your mood.
That's
and
sunlight, right?
Huh?
That's sun.
Sunlight and what's in milk. They said beef and fatty fish
Oh.
and things like that. You gotta eat. But so yeah, I gotta
That's why I eat my saltfish all the time.
straighten that out. But saltfish ain't no fatty fish. They talking about salmon. You need omega 3s
salmon.
and stuff like that. Things like that.
I love me a salmon.
I love a salmon.
Salmon.
Yeah, let's get into this thing. Don't forget, you guys, today is the second day of the Boston Globe Summit happening at the House of Blues, or you can log on to bostonglobe.com/summit to watch it for free virtually or listen to it. Today is set to be a pretty interesting day. There are some pretty good topics, and there will be the ice cream social with Ben from Ben and Jerry's today at 1 o'clock, which sounds really exciting. I would love to be there for that.
I heard he's no longer part of Ben and Jerry's.
Ben and
One of our
Jerry.
listeners yesterday said he's no longer affiliated with Ben and Jerry's.
He's
What's
going to
his
be
name?
at the summit representing Ben and Jerry's.
Ben Cohen? Something like that? Somebody said that yesterday.
Benjamin.
I was headed here again. Michael said he quit,
He's going to be there today.
but he's representing the company. He's probably a founder. You know.
What is his name? Michael what?
Mike. Oh,
Ben.
no, this is Mike right here on in the comment section.
But the guy's
No,
name
what
is-
is the Ben?
Ben Cohen, I think. I don't know. That's what I saw yesterday. Yeah.
Let's see. Is an American entrepreneur, activist, and philanthropist. He's the co-founder of the ice cream company Ben and Jerry's and a prominent supporter of the progressive. Is he still? Does Ben Cohen own Ben and Jerry's? No, Ben Cohen no longer owns Ben and Jerry's. His co-founder Jerry Greenfield recently left the company. The company was sold to Unilever in 2000.
Oh, Unilever owns everything.
Though Cohen had remained involved in a board position until recently. Oh.
So he didn't like it.
Greenfield resigned from his role as brand ambassador in September 2025 due to a conflict with Unilever? And Cohen has remained involved in advocating for the company's social mission through public statements and social media. While
he's
the
still there.
founders are no longer in operational or managerial roles, they both have remained involved over the years with Ben & Jerry's through the independent board of directors, and Cohen has remained on the board until recently.
Oh,
as of
okay.
September.
Oh, okay.
Very interesting.
Yeah. So he was on the board until September, so he's no longer on the board?
Yeah.
Oh, because definitely says.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
I mean, just because he's no longer on the board doesn't mean that he is not a representative of the company still. So
Yeah, he's still
so he can still do speeches and
no
stuff like that. And their social, their arm, that social activist arm is pretty heavy.
Yeah, definitely.
They go crazy about it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's here on the Facebook. What you call it? Instagram.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, good.
I love me as a white activist.
I like her ally.
Yes.
So here we go. Roxbury mom claims her 7-year-old with marks on his arms was assaulted by his music teacher. That is not good. A Roxbury mother told Boston 25 her 7-year-old in the first grade was assaulted by a teacher at the Orchard Gardens K-8 school last week. Denisha Parham Tuesday shared photos of her son's arm showing apparent nail markings. I'm very distraught, she said. I'm very angry. I feel like the school failed my kid. I, in a way, failed my son. Now he doesn't want to go back to that school. She told Boston 25 Tuesday she went into the school on Friday afternoon to pick up her son. She allegedly found him crying in the school's office surrounded by adults. The boy reportedly told his mom that his music teacher pinched him. She digged her nails into my son's arms, Parham said. Moments later, the mother claimed she went to confront the teacher about the alleged incident. Parham explained the teacher admitted to grabbing my son aggressively, and she said the reason was because he was fighting with another student, and then she just walked away. She showed no regard of my emotions, how my son felt in the moment. She just didn't care. Do you have a clip?
I do. I have the clip right here. Here we have it.
Investigation launched after a child comes home from school with marks on his arm. The child's parent has accused a teacher of being abusive. Boston 25 News reporter Daniel Coates tells us this allegedly happened inside Roxbury's Orchard Gardens School.
I'm just very distraught. I'm very angry.
Denisha Parham found these marks on her 7-year-old Friday at the Orchard Gardens School in Boston.
It's like I feel like the school failed my kid. I, in a way, failed my son, and now he doesn't want to go back to that school.
The Roxbury mom was picking up her first grader that afternoon when she allegedly found him surrounded by adults in the school's offices crying. The boy claimed his music teacher pinched him and left those scratches behind.
She digged her nails into my son's arm.
Denisha confronted the teacher.
And she admitted to grabbing my son aggressively. And she said the reason was because he was fighting with another student. And then she just walked away. She showed no regard of my emotions, how my son felt in the moment. She just didn't care.
She claimed the teacher threw the 7-year-old out of class alone and was led to the principal's office by students passing by.
You should have never took it upon yourself to physically assault my 7-year-old.
Her son, she says, is an adventurous, outgoing social butterfly in school, but has run into problems with the same music teacher. The district confirmed an investigation has been initiated in accordance with district policy, and further information and statements are being collected. They're dedicated to ensuring the safety and well-being of all students and will take appropriate action based on their findings.
I feel like as a parent, I didn't protect him. And that just hurts me a lot because I'm sending him to school to be safe. I just want to make sure that that teacher can never work with my child or anyone else's kid again.
That mom tells me over the last few days she's contacted DCF and also has been working with the district in their ongoing investigation. She also tells me that she has plans to reach out to Boston police, but in the meantime, until she gets some more clarity, she tells me that her son will not be going to his school and
That that can backfire because if the child misses too many days of school, then that's another concern where
And
she can get in trouble for that.
Would y'all not send your kid to the school?
No, I would still send my child to the school, but I would with the provision that he can't attend this music class.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
something.
Children are terrible. Children are terrible, and unfortunately, I believe what happened. I believe he was probably fighting with another kid, and she grabbed him up, and her nails dug into his skin. I don't know if it was intentional. She didn't say that there was any other physical things that happened before or after. But
she said that the son had issues with the same teacher before.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he did, because in the music class is probably where her kid acts up the most. And I have a child that has ADHD, and some teachers he gets along with, from the past. This year has been really, really good. But other times they'll be like, oh, when he gets into this class, he be acting up, or he never stops talking, or whatever like that. And it's not unbelievable that the kid was fighting with the kid, yoked him up to grab him off the kid, because you're always causing trouble in here. I'm not blaming the kid, and where there's smoke, there's fire. But it don't seem like the teacher, anybody else complain about the teacher at any other time. We do have to make sure that we know who our children are before we start attacking these teachers who are there being underpaid and having to deal with our badass kids all day.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that the child is right, and I'm not saying that the teacher is right. I think that this could have been handled outside of the news.
Yeah.
Because now if you ruin that teacher's career
reputation
because you have a child, and oh, he's a talkative social butterfly. As soon as she said that, I said, oh, I know who that kid is. Like, come on, man.
And she seems like she has it out for the teacher.
Yeah, like, oh, I just want to make sure that this teacher don't work with him or nobody else ever again.
We've seen those memes and things about how the teachers these days, or the parents these days, will go after the teacher and they without asking questions.
The
about what actually
teachers
happened.
say it overwhelmingly.
Yeah, it's I'm not one of those parents. I believe in community parenting. I believe in we got to be a team and whatever. So, like that, I think that, yeah, it's the marks are kind of jarring to see.
The marks,
but
yes,
we know
they are.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to see their child hurt. But it wasn't like a whip. It looked like they were fighting. I grabbed him in my nails, and we wear long nails.
Oh, yeah.
Depending on the nails, I grabbed him and it did the marks. It wasn't like he's got a bruise on his chest.
Yeah.
Like,
And then,
we gotta be careful.
Also, in this day of social media, and I'm not blaming the mom in any.
Yeah.
I'm just giving different scenarios. But in this day of social media and whatever we have going on now, there's a lot of people who want to be seen.
Yeah.
And so this is a thing. But I think one thing that I did like that she said is that she hasn't gone to the police yet because she wants to know more information about what happened, and that is the one good thing one good step that I commend her on. Like, find out more of what happened before you go
get crazy.
whatever. And like you said, most importantly, know your kid. You know your kid. You know how
You know your kid. He's social butterfly. It's not social butterfly time in school. It is sit down.
Y'all ever had a teacher hit y'all back in the day?
Yes, I used to get slapped on the hand with a glass ruler.
Yeah.
Sunday school teacher or teacher?
This was teacher in the school because we went to Bible school.
Yep.
Oh,
we,
that's
they,
still
yeah.
the church teacher.
we had corporal punishment was allowed.
That's still the Sunday
We was
school
at-
teacher, though. That's still the Sunday school teacher.
Well, that was everyday school for us.
all the church teachers, especially if you was Caribbean, they put a little hand on you.
Yeah, he
Little
grab
ear,
you up a
pull
little
something,
bit.
something.
Right, and then the parents understood that, right? Like, I know my child was in there cutting up, so go ahead, do what you got to do. But these days, these parents, it's a lot. Boston's Police Oversight Board sees widespread refusal by officers to cooperate. So this is them going after Michael Cox, I think.
Again?
And they like, we ain't crossing this blue line. In the wake of George Floyd's killing in 2020 and the civil unrest that followed, many states and local municipalities passed a series of new laws aimed at bringing more transparency and accountability to police departments. Boston created the Office of Police Accountability and Transparency, or OPAT, that year, an agency whose civilian review board recently sent a letter to Boston Police Commissioner Michael Cox stating it has seen widespread refusal by officers and employees to engage in interviews or cooperate with investigations. The letter dated September 11th also states that Cox has consistently not respected the recommendations made by the Civilian Review Board in regards to discipline matters, and some recommendations remain unresponded to for more than a year. The Boston Police Department did not return a request for comment. OPAT Executive Director Evandro Carvalho told Mass Live on Tuesday that he expects a response from the leader of the Boston Police Department next week. While OPAT investigates complaints made against the Boston Police Department, the Civilian Review Board and its 9 members made up of Boston residents decided on whether discipline or policy changes are warranted. Oh, the Civilian Review Board? I want to be on that.
What? Yes. That's been around for, isn't that what the other guy was suing for too that one time, because he wanted to be on this oversight board, but Michael Cox wouldn't let him, so he got demoted but not promoted?
Oh, man, probably. Yeah, I know what you're talking
A Crispin or something like that.
It was another black man. Right?
Yeah, it was.
No, but this is a Civilian Review Board, so you're not a
okay.
police officer, but you could be a civilian.
How do you do? You got to sign up.
I'm gonna go sign up.
I'm gonna sign up. Send it to me. Let me sign up because I want to review what we civilian in.
Yeah. The Oversight Board, which has received more than 450 complaints against the police, has been stymied by the city's officers who, in large part, have refused to participate in interviews or cooperate with OPAT investigations. Some police officers have participated, so it's not like nobody's participating, Carvalho said. Generally speaking, they have not been participating, but some have. So basically, they're like, we're not crossing no blue line to dime on any of our brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But we
Blue
know
lives
that's
matter.
what they do. They stick together.
They do. They do. Race for Boston City Council president heats up, dividing council members on voting procedure.
Oh, good. Let's get a little.
Yeah.
What's today? Wednesday or Tuesday?
Today is Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday. While the 2025 Boston municipal election wrapped up over 2 weeks ago, another citywide race has been heating up, the campaign for city council president. While the public will not vote for this position, behind the walls of City Hall, tension and frustration have underpinned campaigns for the post. The upcoming president will be selected by the members of the Boston City Council at their first meeting of the new term in January. Currently held by City Councilor at Large Ruth C. Louijean, the City Council president presides over each of the body's meetings, sets the weekly agenda, and appoints councilors to committees. A councilor must secure 7 out of 13 votes among their colleagues to successfully become the body's president. The council president is also first in the line of succession in the event of a mayoral resignation. In 2021, when then council president Kim Janey stepped in as an acting mayor, when then Mayor Marty Walsh joined the Biden administration as labor secretary. The position is also viewed as a launching pad for those seeking higher political office. Mayor Michelle Wu and Attorney General Andrea Campbell both held the post before running for their respective positions. In the weeks since the election, multiple candidates have emerged to jockey for the presidency alongside their other council members. In the past, frontrunners have announced that they secured the necessary votes from their colleagues to take the position ahead of the formal vote. Less than 24 hours after polls closed.
I think that is what the problem is
Yeah.
that y'all didn't even know you was officially in yet. If
Yeah.
there was a recount or if it was anything, and y'all already made the. That's the only thing that I think is wrong with this. Why couldn't it wait?
Oh, wait, this was Julia declaring her candidacy less than 24 hours after.
Yeah.
And then last week on November 10th, District 1 City Councilor Gabriela Coletta Zapata announced in a statement that she had informally received a majority of her colleagues' votes to lead the body next term. You need 7 out of 13.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
Okay.
she said she got her 7 already.
She said she got her 7 already.
Ain't there almost said it? I mean, that don't sound like
I
a
mean, we
close
know
race to
I
me.
feel like there's 2 that she don't got.
Yeah.
Brian and Julia.
And Julia.
I mean, but that's only 2 out of.
That's out of 13.
I mean, there's a
She's-
whole 6 left that
Yeah.
they could vie
No, there's
for.
still more than that. There's still
13
more than
and 6.
13.
7 and 6.
minus 3 is 10. So there's still 10 more that can vote for her.
Huh? What you do?
No, she got
She-
7.
I'm saying not her, not Brian,
Oh,
not
yeah.
Julia. So
Oh.
there's 10 other people that could vote for her.
yeah.
And she would still.
I guess she got the majority
Oh,
then.
okay.
Yeah.
Informally, though. The strength of this council lies in our ability to respect one another, even when we disagree, and to work together with purpose and integrity, her statement read. I'm honored to have earned the respect and support of my colleagues on the council, and I look forward to the work ahead to build an equitable, vibrant, and just Boston for everyone. Her response echoed the approach taken by current council president Louijean, who, 2 days after the 2023 municipal election, announced she had secured enough votes to lead the body in the Boston Globe interview. Oh, really? For Mejia, however, she felt like this kind of electoral process neglected necessary deliberation and transparency. For me, the outcome is not just about winning the candidacy, but how we go about getting there that matters to me, Mejia said in an interview. She said the council may be setting a problematic precedent where only 7 councilors are consulted every 2 years when determining the body's leader, leaving out the rest. Yeah. Mejia believes that such a process does not strengthen the relationships between councilors.
Right.
Well,
It kind of does.
yeah, because the 7 who told you that they would vote for you is very strong
Yeah, and they're relationed.
in their relationship between those candidates, councilors, right? It is a lopsided already. Walking in, and the cohort of folks have decided who the next president is going to be without having a full, robust process, which allows for folks who may not be aligned to participate, Mejia said. You can't exclude people from the process. Mejia said she was not consulted by Coletta Zapata ahead of her announcement. Coletta Zapata did not respond to the Beacon's request for comment. She called me, I think it was Sunday, November 9th, to tell me officially that she was running, that she had the votes, and that this is what she was thinking, Mejia said. Mejia said a much better process was exhibited in the 2019-21 municipal elections, where public process took place on the council floor in choosing the body's leader. In 2019, this resulted in a 3-way race between then councilors Lydia Edwards, Janey, and Matt O'Malley. In 2021, Mejia described a similar 3-way race between Ricardo Arroyo, Kenzie Bach, and Ed Flynn, which took place before the public in council chambers. If elected city council president, Mejia said she would introduce more opportunities for governance between the council and the residents of Boston and follow for more public input on policies brought forth by councilors. She would also focus on relationship building between councilors and help the body function as a team with effective communication. I just don't feel like this is gonna help her.
No, I don't feel it either. That's not what I feel. And unfortunately, I don't really,
I mean, but they do have to do it the democratic way, though.
It's democratic within their own
Yeah,
within
I feel
their
like
own group, though.
Carlos educated on us on this whole thing or whatever, and they make deals. They you do this for me, I'll do this for you, I'll put you, da 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 da, and all of that stuff. And I think that like, if this woman, this Coletta Zapata can't just be like, I got it, if she don't really got it, right?
Yeah.
That would be crazy. So anyhow,
But we
I don't know.
if she really got it because we don't know who voted for her.
Well, it's at least 7.
Allegedly.
Alleged. Well, I don't know. How an antenna nearly cost a Boston church its land. Now, this is crazy. T-Mobile, you got to get it together. This is why my sister's going to leave y'all.
I'm leaving.
A Dorchester church unwittingly racked up nearly $200,000 in property taxes after leasing T-Mobile space for an antenna, according to court records. Why does this matter? Because it's not uncommon for companies and nonprofits to lease space to telecommunication companies for antennas and then face surprise tax bills. The big picture is it's not just in Boston. Airwave Research, a Lincoln-based company that advises these landlords, estimates that communications companies avoid paying more than $2.4 billion a year in taxes, despite their leases saying they're on the hook. Why is this driving the news? For Global Ministries Christian Church, it took a lawsuit accusing T-Mobile of violating its lease to get a resolution. After months in court, GMCC and T-Mobile reached a deal where the wireless carrier agreed to settle the debt with the city of Boston, says Airwave CEO Steve Copper, who advised GMCC during the process. Neither GMCC's pastor Bruce Wall nor City of Boston attorney Kevin Foley returned requests for comment. Copper told Axios the church and city agreed not to discuss the terms of the settlement. So basically, the church was like, put your antenna here, and then the property taxes went up because of that. Is that what it is?
I don't really understand. I don't really understand how this happened.
Okay.
I don't get it.
But y'all remember that antenna on this church?
No. Where is this church?
This is the church on Washington Street, right next to the library in Dorchester.
Okay. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay. I'm there.
Washington Street, right there before Unity.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yes.
By the library.
Because I couldn't find the library. I found
big
it.
old school antenna there on the side.
Oh.
I don't remember the
Huge.
antenna.
It was like bigger than us. Them old school antennas.
Bigger than us. Well, that ain't big.
Big.
I feel like I finally realized that I'm short.
What was the revelation that you had?
I think, when we went on strike and I wore flats and I went into a crowd of people and they were like, we never knew you was that tiny. And I was like, oh my God, I am. Because they were all very tall compared to me. And I was like, that's crazy. I'm short. Weird. Boston man charged in connection with selling ghost guns at grocery store and gas station. Now this is
the same guy.
I just often wonder why.
He was selling them out of the Stop and Shop in Grove Hall.
Yes.
On Thursday afternoon in August.
This is the same guy.
The same. We talked about him before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he was sending 3D printed ghost guns and 20 rounds of ammunition were purchased for $1,300 in the Dorchester Stop and Shop parking lot as grocers shop to buy milk, eggs, and ingredients for dinner. In September, more guns were sold by the same person, according to the court documents, including 4 guns purchased for $2,760 and 4 machine guns for $5,600 sold at the Shell gas station on Quincy Street.
Yeah.
Now Joshua Morency, 28, is being charged with 1 count of dealing in firearms without a license and 1 count of possessing a machine gun. Morency was arrested on November 12th and was ordered detained pending a hearing scheduled for Wednesday. That dude's crazy. In total, $17,160 was spent buying the 21 guns, including 8 machine guns.
What?
The charge of dealing in firearms without a license provides for a sentence of up to 5 years in prison, 3 years of supervised release, and a fine of up to $250,000. The charge of possessing a machine gun provides for a sentence of up to 10 years in prison, 3 years of supervised release, and a fine of up to $250,000.
Oh, you done it now.
Yeah. Wow. So just the one machine gun has the same weight as everything else.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's why it's so scary about these ghost guns, why it's so easy to make them.
Yeah.
Because it's like, they're real ass guns.
Yeah. That's crazy. And you just print them out?
Just print them out. Print it and sell it. Put it together
wild
and sell it.
Work. Karen Reed files a lawsuit claiming she was framed in the killing of her police officer boyfriend. My girl is suing everybody who ever said anything bad about her.
She should.
She's gone full Trump on these people. You ever said anything bad about me, I am suing you. There is still a civil case open, and they're suing her civilly for being responsible for his death. But she has, of course, cleared in the criminal charge. But she is filing a lawsuit against Michael Proctor, people who was up there on the stand and said anything bad about her, she is suing.
Do it, because they all lied on you. They all defamed your character. They all caused you emotional distress and turmoil and mental instability.
They sure did.
Sue them all. She's getting sued right back, though, from the family, though, right?
Yeah.
She's getting sued.
They suing her right
Well,
now.
good. Sue for Sue.
Yeah. Brian Walsh changes his plea to guilty on 2 charges, and this guy is very interesting. He's
got to get the death penalty.
Yeah. He's still charged with first-degree murder for allegedly killing his wife, Anna, on New Year's Day in 2023. So with jury selection set to begin on Tuesday, Brian Walsh changed his plea to guilty on 2 of the 3 charges he was facing: willfully misleading a police investigation and willfully conveying away a human body or the remains thereof. How you say...
Because, wait, what's the 2 charges?
The ones that he's pleading guilty to?
Yeah.
Lying to the police.
Yes.
And
disposing
of the body.
But he's not pleading guilty to the actual killing. He wants to go to trial for that one.
Yes.
It's very interesting because this was playing over. The news is so boring. News, you just hear the same thing over again.
You know what is boring? Channel 7 has... The news at 5 is now over. Stay tuned for the news at 6. The same news? Why y'all making a different program?
To play the same exact stories with the same exact thing. But anyways, the news was saying yesterday he was talking to the judge and she was asking him something like, "Are you married?" And he was like, "Yes." And he was like, "Well, you can't be married. The person is dead. So are you married?" And they were like, "I guess no."
He wouldn't answer. So his lawyer was like, "Your Honor, I just want to let you know that he understands that his wife is dead and that
he killed her. He does understand.
That picture.
He does understand.
Play the clip. Why he do that to her? Why he do that?
Because she probably looked at somebody different in the Stop and Shop.
Money.
Oh yeah, wasn't there a big insurance out for her? Yeah.
I'm going to plead guilty.
On those 2 counts?
Yes.
But what he didn't do is plead guilty to murdering his wife, Anna, the most serious charge he faces.
Before we begin selecting jurors...
Jury selection now beginning in a case that has taken wild turns since Walsh reported last seeing his wife on New Year's Day in 2023.
Damn, that was 2023?
According to the criminal complaint, he told police she was called away suddenly on a business trip to Washington, D.C., which triggered a search for the mother of 3. But the prosecutor says she never went on that trip.
She did not board a flight out of Logan Airport.
The marriage was in trouble, according to the complaint. Walsh pleaded guilty to federal charges for selling forged Andy Warhol artwork, and Anna was dating someone else. And then she disappeared. The prosecutor says an iPad belonging to Walsh's 6-year-old son revealed a series of Google searches. How long before a body starts to smell? 10 ways to dispose of a dead body if you really need to. Can you throw away body parts? The following day, investigators say Walsh went to Home Depot and spent $450 buying a long list of supplies, including mops, buckets, and a hatchet.
He's on surveillance at that time on January 2nd, even though he said he
Look at all the stuff he bought.
And then a gruesome discovery, according to the complaint. Investigators found 10 trash bags in a local dumpster filled with towels, plastic sheeting, a Tyvek suit, and Anna's COVID-19 vaccination card, much of it apparently stained with blood.
He walks to the dumpster carrying a garbage bag. He's leaning in It appears to be heavy.
Anna's body was never found, but Walsh was arrested for murder and held without bail.
Couples fight. This was not earth-shattering motive to kill information.
The trial set to begin December 1st.
All right, Stephanie joins us in studio.
I'm a
Stephanie, this is a
woman
wild one.
defense
Evidence
attorney in this situation too. You got to know the truth. So he probably told you, and you, because in the movies they be like, I can help you if you just tell me the truth. If you just tell me the truth. And then they break down and they tell the truth and be like, okay, we're going to do this. I heard that they were thinking about insanity, a plea of insanity or something like that.
The experts are saying, because people couldn't understand, like, why would he plead guilty to those two but not this one? And they saying he's probably trying to set up an insanity plea. But I thought he was already deemed what is it called? Capable.
Regular.
Right.
Yeah.
By the judge this week or last week. So I don't understand. And he do be acting
crazy.
Yeah,
but maybe he don't be acting. Maybe he be looking crazy.
He be looking crazy.
He be looking crazy.
Oh, look at that. The maximum sentence for conveying away a human body is 3 years.
Oh, wow.
They know he's guilty. They're trying to get him the least amount of years.
In a memorandum to the court, Walsh's lawyers asked the sentencing for Walsh not exceed 4 to 6 years for misleading police and not exceed 2 to 3 years for disentering a body. He's gonna go kill them when he's done. If y'all get him off, he's gonna come kill you.
He's gonna kill the lawyer that got him off.
That's what I'm talking
because that's
about.
also in the movies too, right?
What movie was that?
Some movie it was.
That
But
was a movie
after
I
he
saw.
got him out, then he went and killed a lawyer too, because I think they fell in love or something.
Oh, he killed a lawyer because he was like, I'm guilty. I'm a killer.
Yeah,
you knew that I was a killer. I told you.
If she got me off the first time.
That's like, what's
I
that
guess she
story
got me off.
with the snake and the frog, or the scorpion and the frog, where the scorpion goes to take the frog goes to take the scorpion across the
What is
river?
this? A parable?
Yes, you know that parable or whatever it is, and then when they get across, the scorpion kills the frog.
Yes,
and
yes,
he was like, "Why you kill me?" He was like, "Cause I'm a scorpion."
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's what I do. Anyhow, Mattapan murder suspect says saw his case dismissed in October. Now this is the boy that stabbed the girl last week, I think. Let's see who it is. Dorchester Reporter. I love this little Dorchester Reporter symbol here that they have up here. A man charged with murder and a fatal stabbing in Mattapan last weekend is one of more than 200 defendants who saw their criminal case dismissed in October due to a lack of representation. A man charged with murder and a fatal stabbing in Mattapan last weekend is one of the more than 200 defendants who saw their criminal case dismissed in October due to a lack of legal representation. Javante Robinson, 29 of Mattapan, was arrested by the Boston Police Fugitive Unit near Neponset Valley Parkway in Hyde Park on Sunday on a warrant for murder issued out of the Dorchester Division of Boston Municipal Court. Police say he's believed to have stabbed a man near 30 Fremont Street around 7:30 p.m. last Saturday, November 15th, before fleeing the scene. Officers found the adult male suffering from the wound. When they arrived, he was transported to a local hospital where he's pronounced dead. His identity has not yet been released by authorities. Robinson, who was ordered without bail after his arraignment in Dorchester Court on Monday, last appeared before the court in October when the charges he faced for carrying a knife and drug offenses were dismissed over the objections of the Suffolk County prosecutors. The dismissal, one of scores, issued a 2-day period in October in what was known as the Lavallee Protocol hearing, a legal process in Massachusetts that mandates the release of or dismissal of criminal cases for defendants who have not had legal representation for a certain period of time, was ordered because Robinson's lack of representation was, in part, due to work stoppage by bar advocates that has disproportionately impacted Dorchester court proceedings. And this is what we were talking about with Seth. People just being dismissed even though they have these charges, and then they come out and then they do these things like murder somebody. And that is what happened with this guy. He was arrested for carrying a gun. His case, carrying a knife, his case was dismissed, and then he used a knife to stab somebody in Delft the following month.
Then the victim saw him get his case dismissed.
Oh, really? Is that what it says?
That's what the Mattapan murder suspect saw his case dismissed. Oh, so a murder suspect.
The suspect, yeah.
Yeah, not the victim, excuse me.
Yeah, so a spokesperson for District Attorney Kevin Hayden said this week, we've been consistent in voicing our concerns about the public danger represented by charges dismissed because of the Lavallee Protocol. This incident reinforces our concerns that additional dismissals or releases will cause additional harm to the public. And that is true.
Because
that is
how you supposed to feel as a victim.
Right.
Knowing that he just got out.
He just got released the other day, free. Like, go ahead.
Free as a bird.
There's nobody here to represent you. You got to... I think that what they need to do is, if there's nobody here to represent you, you got to plead your case yourself.
Yeah.
Represent yourself.
You got to go into Chat GPT and figure out what you're supposed to say. If you're not able to represent yourself goodly, then you could come back when you get a lawyer, but you're going to be under house arrest.
Yeah.
And you're going to be, we got to check you all the time.
Yep.
And you not off, especially for violent crimes. And drug-related crime, heavy drug-related crimes. I think that you should absolutely 100%, be something.
Yeah,
They should go into holding.
they should. Yeah. Because just leave, and if there's not enough room for you to hold them downstairs, leave them downstairs in the jail. That's crazy. I mean, I know there's a lot of them, but still, we be seeing those movies and stuff where there be a whole bunch of people sitting in this holding. A new serial killer has been identified in Massachusetts, and we were hearing rumors about a serial killer for a long time in Massachusetts, and now a new serial killer has been identified. I don't know if this is the one though. A double murderer.
It's the same one.
It's the same. Is it? I don't know.
Remember, they were 6 in the woods.
It was 13 women that they had found. But this guy, so a double murderer already convicted of 2 killings, is now charged with over 2 cold case homicides in Massachusetts, where a district attorney has branded him Kevin J. Leno a serial killer. Leno, 38, has pleaded not guilty to 2 counts of first-degree murder for the 2010 killings of 54-year-old Gary Melanson and 2012 killing of 30-year-old Douglas Leon Clark. Mr. Leno is a serial killer. The Department of Justice defines a serial killer as someone who has taken the life of 2 individuals in separate situations. In this case, we already have 2 convictions, and now we're about to bring charges on 2 more. Oh, is that what a serial killer is?
More than 3.
If you killed 2 individuals in separate situations.
Yeah.
That's a serial killer.
Only 2? I thought
Only
it had
2.
to be at least a little threefer.
No, just 2.
2 sound like a double murder. It don't sound serial.
But the double murder would be 2 people at one time.
Oh, yes.
This is
that's
2 people
true.
in 2 different incidents. So
I
that makes
kill
you serial.
and then I go kill Tristan some other time.
Yep. So that
I'm a
makes you
serial
serial
killer just
I have
because I killed
I have
2
footage
people?
here from the thing.
Let's see. He looked like it.
They all
did.
Says Kevin Leno, who was living near Harvard Square, killed Gary Melanson and Douglas Leon Clark. The DA's office plans to charge Leno with 2 counts of first-degree murder. Investigators say he and Melanson got into an argument about starting fires for warmth in their homeless encampment, and that argument led to a deadly beating. She also says Leno gave Clark a fatal dose of heroin in the same encampment.
Damn.
It is when we are able, in collaboration with both our state and local police partners, to really dedicate the resources to looking at new evidence, to developing new information, and being able to get to a place where we are able to know the truth.
Between her and Mary
about
Skipper,
what
they
has
seem
happened
like they could
and
be
to begin
related-ish.
the process of holding people accountable.
Long time.
Leno is currently...
I feel like they're like cousins or something like that. They kind of give the same body, the same person.
White woman.
You might have to add the governor in that too.
And yeah, the governor could be their little sister.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
You're right.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And Erin Murphy.
Erin Murphy don't got the shortcut. She's different, and she's a little racist.
Oh, God. What else do we have here? Webster teen detained in violent arrest, caught on camera, speaks out. Look at this. This looks terrible. They beat this little baby in the face. Terrible.
Speaking of this, there's another viral clip that we'll bring about in the national news about a mother getting jumped by a bunch of kids. Her and her kid got jumped by a bunch of other kids. And then when the video, like, they got jump, and when the video went viral, the community came together, and helped move her out of her house. Found a new school for the children. It's in the national news. I just put it in there, but this reminded me of that.
Wow. Webster police have released video from an officer's body-worn camera of the arrest of a teenager in response to cell phone video posted online showing some of what happened. Webster police, in defending their officers, put the 17-year-old involved in calling what happened to the video police brutality. Jeffet Villanueva said he is the juvenile in the video. The police body cam shows the moments they bring him to the ground on Saturday night and place him under arrest. I feel like it was police brutality. I feel like, yes, they had a suspicion of what I was doing and they thought I had a gun on me, but at the same time, I was literally shirtless and in female pajama pants. I had no pockets. Webster police said the video circulating online does not look pretty while officers wrestle and punch the teen. They said it all started when they got a call for 3 juveniles seen taking what appeared to be rifles out of a backpack. Go ahead.
Here goes the clip.
In Webster, where police are defending the actions of officers during the arrest of a juvenile. They released video sharing their story of what happened, but the teen says those officers went too far.
Get on the ground! Move on the ground!
Police body cam video shows the moments police bring a 17-year-old to the ground on Saturday night and place him under arrest. Webster police releasing this from an officer's camera after admitting another video posted online does not look pretty while officers wrestle and punch the teen.
Oh my God! Somebody's
they kicking him in the face and
Female
stuff.
pajama pants. I had no pockets.
Jafet Villanueva says he is the young man in the video still bruised from the encounter.
Well, I have a closed fracture on my nose. My eye, like the eye bone around here is like all messed up. I broke my teeth.
Damn.
Police say this all started when they got a call for 3 teens seen taking what appeared to be rifles out of a backpack. The teenagers were also reported for shooting out a window and then getting into a fight. As police arrived, the body camera video shows one person holding back another. You can hear officers ordering him to get on the ground before 2 take him down and a third comes with a taser. Webster police say the suspect grabbed for one of the officer's duty belts. Police say that action can turn into a potentially lethal encounter. That's when officers are seen punching, striking the suspect in the chest with their knee, and tasing him.
I still got blamed for reaching for his gun when I wasn't reaching for nobody's gun. They were literally beating me to the ground, and I was just trying to protect myself.
Villanueva says this all had to do with a family argument stemming from a lie about his cat dying, Villanueva shooting out his brother's window with a BB gun, and a report to police that he was still armed. He says he didn't have the gun on him when police stopped him.
So I was being tased over destruction of property because in my head that's what I thought it was. But it turned out that he had actually called the cops saying I had a gun on me.
After the teen was taken into custody, he received medical treatment and was released. The other young man was also taken into custody. Police say they found 2 BB guns 50 feet away from where the arrest was made.
How much responsibility do you take for what happened, and how much do you think the police were at fault?
I feel like for me shooting his windows out, that's my full responsibility. I did that. But with the cops doing what they did, I feel like that's not just.
They know Jafet's mental health. They know how he is. He is not a violent person at all.
One officer has a broken hand because of the interaction and will be out of work for the foreseeable future. Another officer has minor injuries. On scene in Webster, Ryan Breslin for your local station, Boston 25 News.
Damn, son.
That's crazy. To me, wow.
It don't look good. And they released the body cam footage and it showed too. I don't think that he was getting beat up. And I think he may have reached up his hand and maybe it went in the direction of the thing. And then they're calling that he was reaching for the belt. I don't know. That looks awful.
I guess my thing is, I don't know what my thing is. I just feel like officers are trained to defuse situations, or they should be trained to defuse situations. Now, when you get a call that somebody is shot out a window and has 2 guns and you don't know if it is a BB gun or not, I feel like you go there with a little bit of apprehension, a little bit of scaredness because you about to get into it. But then when you notice that he's half naked, he don't really have any clothes and he don't got nothing going on, I feel like y'all could maybe talk down that situation just a tad bit, a little bit. You know, like,
I don't like.
Push him up against the wall and hold him by his neck and be like, hey, calm down. Calm down. Shake him up a little bit. Yeah. Like, hey, relax. We got the taser on you.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you. Like, I don't know. I don't want to be no officer because of that. PD's so weak and sorry all the time. always needing their bosses to defend their behavior. And I guess that, like, if you stand on it, like if you feel like your life was absolutely in danger, then stand on it. Don't cower behind and have whatever. Be like, bro, I was scared for my life. I thought that he had a gun, all the things. And it reminds me of the Massey lady, right? Was that her name?
Yeah, Sonia
Massey.
Yeah.
Like, you wasn't scared. You could have defended. You could have. And
they were so big compared to the little skinny boy. Oh, I don't like it.
I don't like it.
A Roxbury, well, I mean, at least he wasn't this crazy ass right here. A Roxbury traffic stop erupts into chaos after cops recover a gun and drugs. Now, this is crazy. Listen to what happened here.
Tell me what
I had to read this story.
I had to read it to myself first.
What you do that? An early morning traffic stop involving a speeding vehicle that nearly struck several parked cars ended with 2 men in custody, a loaded firearm recovered, and more than 30 grams of narcotics seized in Roxbury. Officers assigned to the District B2 observed the vehicle around 2:45 a.m. Monday, traveling at a high rate of speed before initiating a stop near Winona Street. The driver slowed but did not immediately pull over, prompting officers to note the delay as they approached the car. The operator could not provide a physical license, but verbally identified himself as officers explained the reason for the stop. So he had no license, first of all, but he was like, "I'm Bob," and they're like, "Look at you." As officers continued the investigation and asked both occupants to step out of the vehicle, the driver rolled up the window, locked the doors, and reversed into the police cruiser. He then attempted to flee forward, but additional officers arrived and removed him from the vehicle.
This type of people that need to be little brutality.
Both individuals resisted arrest, but were taken into custody.
This is what I'm talking about. The ones that got to get a little brutality don't get the brutality. Then y'all brutal the young skinny man with no shirt on.
Yeah.
You got to pick and choose who gets. I'm not saying you should be brutalizing anybody, but if you do, you got to do the ones who's trying to kill you.
Yeah. So they had an unregistered gun with the serial number intentionally removed.
Terrible.
And 34 grams of cocaine and crack.
And more than terrible. And then tried to reverse your car into the
Where you was going?
They got your license. They was going to drive a few miles. They was going to dump the car, take all the drugs, and then run for their lives. That's what I would have done.
Well, they didn't do that, and they didn't get very far. It's a 38-year-old and a 37-year-old.
Oh,
both
you guys
of them.
are too big and grown for all of that.
Rayshawn Taylor of Mattapan and Travis Windley of Boston. They are both expected to be arraigned in Roxbury District Court. Foolishness. And good news. Well, not so good news. Southern Style Restaurant in Roxbury has closed. Maxine on St. James. That's your place.
It closed?
Closed. Yeah.
Why?
Maxine, all the places, all
Oh,
the time.
Maxine. Why? Maxine on St. James is closed.
I could never find.
What was the problem?
I don't know. According to a source, Maxine's in St. James and Roxbury is no longer in business, with a check on the website for the Dudley Street place indicating that the site has been taken down. And we have been told that a new Latin American eatery called Grace's is apparently opening in this place. How many Latin American restaurants? Every single restaurant is going.
What just opened over? Oh, T&E. T&E is now pizza and chicken.
Oh, good.
Pizza and fried chicken store.
Yes. At least it's not no Spanish
It don't
food.
say nothing. It just say pizza and fried chicken. It said pizza, fried chicken on it.
Damn.
That's nice.
Wow.
First of all, Sean Trim should have opened that store and sell food out of there every day.
Every day.
Because what we
Nice
don't
little
have
fried
is no.
fishes,
Do
little
we have an
crispy shrimps.
authentic Trinidadian eatery?
No.
Besides
JP Roti.
Sing's Roti.
JP Roti.
Besides Ali's Roti.
Oh, and Ali's
Sings ain't
Roti.
right here no more.
But Riley's Roti is more like.
Oh, I was about to say, Sings is still open?
Sings is on the North Shore.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Did they close in Columbia
No,
Road?
didn't they move up the street in Columbia Road?
Columbia Road.
No, they across the street from the Strand Theater.
Yeah. They moved.
They gone. Sings is
No.
They moved Tristan.
They did. They moved from Side Chick up to
Yeah.
What?
Right
Remember
here.
They used
554
that's where,
Columbia Road.
Mr. Lee's.
Mr. Lee's. Chef
No,
Lee's.
Chef Lee's,
and
yeah.
then it changed to.
And then it was hometown.
Oh,
cooking.
that was so good. That was a
That was
good
so
dinner.
good. I wish they would bring that back. Where are they? That was so good. I used to look forward to the
Me
Saturday
too.
to go and get that.
Get a pizza.
Oh,
and
what
a-
a, they little shrimps and grits. Oh,
Why?
what else
How
is
is
there?
he still
Egg
surviving?
rolls.
Yeah,
some chicken-
because
that's what I'm.
because it's not for y'all, and that's what you need to understand. It's not for you Black Trinidadians. It's
Oh,
for
some Guyanese
authentic
Indians.
Guyanese and Indian, West Indian Trinidadians who have a strong belly,
a
strong belly.
A very strong belly. Definitely not I fall in that category. Anyhow, Maxine's will be replaced by a Latin American eatery called Grace's. Everything is going to be a Latin American eatery.
And see, this is why Trump is the president, because y'all letting the illegal immigrants come in here and open all the restaurants that the white people should be opening, but y'all is giving them to the Spanish folks,
You know
and
why?
that's why we gotta get them out of America to get back our white jobs.
She's being facetious, everybody.
But that's why they staying open, because they're so goddamn cheap.
Yeah.
And
That is
all
true.
The black people food expensive.
You could go to one of them Latin eateries and get a platter of food for you and your family for $20.
Let me tell you, the other day I went down to Brothers. Y'all go and support my fine people at Brothers. I know all of them by name now. No, I don't. 'Cause I should know them all because I go in there. Hey, you could get a big platter of rice and then some chicken or beef or some whatever. $15. $15. I could feed a family of 4.
Girl, Cuchara. You can go up in Cuchara and get you a feast. You can get your whole Thanksgiving feast for about $25 at Cuchara. They will give you everything. And it's like, what are y'all closing? Why are you giving me so much? Stop. That's enough. Stop it.
They putting in the rice.
They put the rice in its own platter.
Okay, I don't need how many people is me. What we do
Right.
with all the rice? But that's good because then you have rice left over for later, and then you cook your own meat, and then you put that over the rice that you got from Brothers. And
Yes.
you got a whole nother meat right
Look at that. Look at that. 2 meals.
It's yummy.
And a new Haitian immigrant-owned enterprise
Again,
in
this is why
Boston.
Trump is.
ITF Services LLP aims to better serve immigrant communities. And you know what? I love to see it. Here's our girl, Ruth Z. Louis-Jean, who is the Haitian of Boston. I like that girl. I like her. New firm launches immigration and financial services for migrants nationwide. The ITF Services LLP officially opened its doors in Boston on Saturday, November 15th, marking a significant milestone for the newly launched firm dedicated to serving migrant communities across the United States. The inaugural ceremony took place at the company's headquarters, located at 1478 Dorchester Ave, drawing numerous local dignitaries and community members, including Ruth Z. Louis-Jean, president of the Boston City Council, Emmanuel Paul, chief executive officer, Unid Innocent, co-founder, and dozens of supporters. Founded to support migrant communities, ITF Services LLP offers comprehensive immigration and financial services across all 50 states. So go and check that out for your needs there if you are an immigrant, migrant, etc. That is the local news. We're going to take a quick pause for the cause, reconfigure, and come right back with the ladies of Cool G Wellness. This is Saucy and Friends on Spark FM in the morning. Bye-bye.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Your #1 local radio. The Spark of New England, Spark FM. Bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
Each and every Saturday night from 6 to 9 p.m. inside the Avenue, where you bring the drinks and we bring the vibe. My name is Gary Banton alongside my co-host Big Trini, right here in SparkFMOnline.com, the #1 place for soca, hip-hop, R&B, and more. Each and every Saturdays from 6 to 9 p.m. It's the Avenue.
Advertise your business, brand, or music on Spark FM. Contact us at SparkFMOnline.com for more information. Boston's new home for urban Caribbean music. Spark FM. Spark FM. Playing all your favorite hits from reggae. Spark FM.
If you no mess with the way you are gonna see a million. We got the Congo long just like the Amazon.
Spark FM.
I know that life is not easy. No say we are for win. Walk with the camera like Jesus.
Soca. hop.
Yeah, we on and we going crazy.
R&B.
With me, no, you could do damage. You could do damage.
Afrobeats and much more. Spark FM. Spark FM.
Prioritize your mental well-being with Kuji Jakalia Wellness Center, a Black woman-owned therapy practice committed to culturally affirming care that understands you. Our licensed therapists specialize in personalized care, offering virtual sessions Monday through Friday by appointment, because your healing should fit your schedule. Take the first step towards improving your well-being today. Visit Kuji Wellness online and book your appointment, because when you heal, the community heals too. Visit us at kujiwellness.com.
At Rockland Trust Bank, we know that listening matters, not just to your financial goals, but taking the time to really get to know you. Whether you're building a family or a business, investing in a new home or a college tuition, planning your finances for the next 30 days or the next 30 years, our experienced bankers will listen, not just to provide advice and resources, but to foster a relationship that truly matters. Rockland Trust Bank, where each relationship matters. Member FDIC.
Advertise your business, brand, or music on Spark FM. Contact us at sparkfmonline.com for more information.
Spark FM.
I know you nasty. She be touching on her own body.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
Said she wanna take me away. Said she wanna take me away. Said she wanna show me the way.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. Turn us up. Spark FM.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
And we are back. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. And it is towards the end of the year. Life is happening. Life is lifing. And we're all experiencing some type of mental instability. That's why we had to call in the experts who are doing something really grand coming up. Our good friends over from Kuji Wellness. Welcome back, ladies.
Hello.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So, for those who don't know, go ahead and reintroduce yourselves and Kuji Wellness. Tell us everything.
Sure. So I'm Tiffany, one of the co-founders. We are Kuji Wellness based here, right in Boston. We do serve all of Massachusetts, providing virtual therapy, and we specialize in dealing with the Black community and their mental health.
Yeah. How's our mental health going?
And I'm Jerica.
Hi, Jerica. Yes.
I'm the other co-founder, Kuji. Yes.
How's our mental health doing these days with the Black people? How are we doing?
That's a big question. That's a big question. It could be better.
Yeah. It could be
It
better.
could always be better.
Is around this time, do you find that therapy and requests for counselors pick up the
Yes.
holidays and stuff?
Oh, yes.
I can only imagine with the holidays and on top of this administration doing foolishness.
Yeah.
People are just kind of not, well.
Doing well.
Yeah.
The fall in general, right? So the kids
Yeah.
are back in school.
Uh-huh.
And then we see a lull. And then, like you said, the holidays, the
Yeah.
adults are rolling in. Like,
Yeah.
hold on, let me talk to somebody,
Yeah.
So.
And even just the winter time, right? Because that's seasonal depression or whatever.
I
kicks
hear
in.
so many people that don't know nothing about therapy talking about their seasonal depression and all kind of stuff. And I feel like, what you know about that? I got it. I got some. Go see somebody.
do something about
Yes,
it.
go
Yeah.
see somebody.
Yeah.
But it's so interesting because it's like people know but don't really know. So,
Yeah.
like 1 in 20 adults have seasonal depression.
Wow.
And like
Yeah.
in our community, it's like we know of it, but it's like a buzzword. We just like talk around it.
We do that a lot. Yeah. We find a word that we like and we're like, yep. That's it. Let's use
I was saying
it.
this morning too. I had blood work done yesterday, and my vitamin D levels are low. And so it mentioned how like vitamin D deficiency can definitely affect your mood and things like that as well. So and especially that happens especially during the winter months when there's not as much sun out or whatever.
Well, you're a black woman living in New England, so your vitamin D is gonna be low, like off
That's
rep.
I told him I got to get me some D because this is ridiculous.
I see what you did there.
So, ladies, tell us what you guys have going on because I heard there's something happening.
Glow and Grow.
Yeah.
So yes.
What is that?
Glow and Grow is a event we're doing on December 7th.
Very nice.
And so it's an event where we're going to work with women or black women about how to take care of themselves and, basically what does it look like to do self-care? Like, so everyone does self-care like it's a buzzword.
Yeah.
No, self-care looks different.
What actually is self-care? If you were to describe it and so that people could understand what it is, what is self-care?
It is, at the root of the words, taking care of yourself, right? But what does that look like? It's very individual. A lot of people want to be like, oh, it's, the bubble baths and the spa days. And, well, you can't bubble bath and spa day every day.
Okay.
Right?
That is a form
That
of
is a form of self-care.
But it's not complete.
It's not complete. So one of the things that we're going to do is on that day, we're going to do an activity, and it's a affirmation. Well, not affirmation, but like a gratitude jar.
Okay.
And so the goal of that jar is to write down one good thing that happened to you each day. And so you're going to fill the jar up, and when the jar is filled, you can go back and look back, okay, this year, all these things great happened to me, right? That's self-care, taking note of the small things.
Oh, I like that idea.
And so that's one of the things we're going to do. But self-care, it can be anything that brings you joy, happiness, peace, relaxation. It literally could be a nap in the middle of the day.
Yes.
It could be talking
That's
to
the
your,
one.
your best friend, your best home girl. Y'all kiki about nothing. That could be self-care.
Yeah.
But you just really gotta make it for yourself. Like what brings you joy? What uplifts your spirit?
It ought to be intentional. Too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
make
you-
time for it.
Right.
Prioritize it.
One of my cousins, Carmen, she says that she actually intentionally takes herself on a date. Like she gets dressed up, buys herself flowers, and goes sits down in a nice view at a nice restaurant and just enjoy herself on some, just it's me pouring into me type of situation. I'm like, I need to do that. I'm broke, but I'm gonna go to, Chipotle or something like that. Give me a little $11 meal.
What are some things that you could do daily, like for like a daily
question.
self-care that are
Yeah.
small things?
Well, before I answer that, I wanted to say, thank you to Carmen. Shout out to her because she added self-love to the conversation
Oh,
too.
okay.
Right?
I see
so
what she
yes,
did
you
there.
have to care for yourself, but you have to love on yourself too, and not waiting on other people to do that for you. So you said things that people can
small
do
things that
daily, small things. Stretch, drink your water, pray to whoever you believe in, anchor yourself in something, mindfulness, like I said earlier, being intentional, journal all this, yes,
going for
journaling, walk,
Let
get some sun,
Yeah.
Sitting by you when
As
there's fun. Yes.
as therapists, how do you guys protect your peace and do self-care for you? Because
deal with a lot.
y'all are dealing with everybody's ish all the time.
We
And
practice what we preach.
Therapy and stuff too?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
That's great. I saw that in Doc. The therapist has a therapist, which is good.
The very best do.
Yeah. Because I can only imagine the type of weight that you have to, not necessarily internalize, but that you have to hear and you have to somewhat be empathetic to. So, and then people just be having problems that you be like, well, goddamn. Is that happening?
Do you feel like you have to wear other people's shoes for a brief moment of time when they're explaining their problems to you? Do you feel like you put yourselves in their shoes?
Maybe not put myself in their shoes, but like Sauce said, I can empathize,
Yeah.
right? Like even if I haven't experienced that, I go to, well, how does that make you feel, right? Likely I have had the same feeling, right? Because then I can go with, so you felt stressed, you felt this. What can we do? So I kind of take that route.
But also, as trained as social workers, it's not so much putting ourselves in their shoes. Like we're trained to see the full person
Mhm.
and not just the
Oh,
mental piece. So
yeah.
it's like, where are you living? Where do you work? Where
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
where does your religious affiliation? So all of those pieces play
Mhm.
a role into how you experience life.
Yeah.
And so we're able to see those other
Right.
things that impact what's also affecting you.
It's funny because I just reconnected with my therapist again yesterday after like 3 months.
Hallelujah.
Listen,
Hallelujah.
and we didn't get to nothing. I just sat there and I talked for 45 minutes straight. I complained about everything and everyone until she was like, we're done, right? Oh. So
Wait a
now,
minute, I'm
now
not
that
done.
we've reconnected, our next session will have some resources and stuff. But like every time we reconnect, she always just says, "All right, tell me what's going on." And I literally have a list, and I'm like, "This one, let me tell you what this one did to me." So I think that it's really important that people do actually intentionally seek help. I think that people think that you have to be crazy or that you have to be going through something or even these events that you have. What's it called?
Glow and grow.
Glow and grow. Like they're like, oh, I don't want to go to that because blah, blah, blah. I think that that's a really great start to somebody's mental health journey. You go to one of these things, you see what it makes you do and how it makes you feel. And then from there, you can sign up for your own personal care program. And I encourage people to at least try something out. From one of our comments here, Jess wants to know if you only deal with women, do you deal with men and their mental health problems as well?
We do.
Yeah. And family.
Yeah,
And
so
kids,
we do family, kids. Yes, we do men. So anybody.
Yes.
We often find that not as many men come into therapy as women. So yeah, a lot of our clients are going to be women, but we do see men, and we would love to see more of them.
But this event is specifically for
This
women.
event is specifically for women, but if they want to get therapy, they can sort of come to Coogee.
Yeah. And I think
hear
that
you.
especially as women, like things like this are things that we need because women bear a lot. We bear a lot of mess, and not saying that men don't, because I know that's coming. But we it's not even split for the amount of things that women, mothers, sisters, daughters, all of that have to deal with on a daily basis. It's a lot.
You know what word you're alluding to? Mental load.
Mental load.
Right? So everybody hit your Googles with mental load.
Mental load, yeah.
Because it's the planning and the execution of everything
Yeah.
over time that can be very exhausting.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah.
Just for some order of business, Glow and Grow, an intimate day of self-care and mental wellness. It's up on the screen right now. It's on December 7th at 1 p.m. It's at the Penthouse Salon is it Saloon or Salon?
Salon.
Salon. I like Saloon. 14 Wood Road in Braintree, Mass. And here, these are the kind of things, what to expect. A real convo on how hair care is self-care, even on a budget. Create your own affirmation jar to open when you need. I always wanted to do one of these.
Yes, come.
I have a jar and I have paper. It ain't never been filled. Access to licensed Black women therapists. Hey, that is amazing. Light bites, soft music, and beautiful photo moments. And free parking. Y'all should have led with that because that is amazing. And good energy only. I love this.
Yes, we want to give a shout out to Penthouse
Yes.
Salon for co-creating this event with us and
And
letting us use their space. Yes, and Crown Box as well will be there
What is
to
Crown
sell.
Box?
They sell self-care boxes.
Oh.
So you can go in and you can get to pick what you want to put in your self-care box. And so they'll be there selling their self-care box. I think there's also a raffle for one as well.
Okay. A Luxe one. A Luxe self-care box.
Yes.
Very nice.
And then how do we get tickets?
On Eventbrite.
Okay, it's
Yes.
called Glow and Grow. You can search for it, Glow and Grow,
We
on
can post
Eventbrite,
the
and
ticket
we will
link.
post the link in the bio so that if you guys want to attend, you can attend. What do you guys want people to get out of this?
So before I answer that, I want to say, we are here to try to help the community heal. So we're being intentional about being out in the community more, right? So like you said, it's hard to get people into therapy. Sometimes come chat with us, come ask, whatever question about therapy, starting a process that you might have been nervous to ask or whatever. Like this is the perfect time to, come out and get your questions answered. So what we want to get out of this, we want women to relax. We want, again, attentionality, right? get the ticket, carve out the time, come meet other women, come chat with us. Decorate your jar so that because it's like a form of journaling, right? So come do the activities so you can have the jar filled up, and enjoy yourself. Yeah, that's our goal for that.
I like it. It sounds very. Your voices are so soothing, right? So it's just like, oh yes, let's go.
Oh,
yeah. It just sounds like a nice.
Wear something whimsical and
relaxed time. Just go and chill out.
Yes.
Oh yes, that sounds really nice.
So we'll post all of this information in the comment section for anybody that wants to go to the event, and I encourage you guys all to do it. And then how do we get in touch with you guys if they are interested in asking questions or going to therapy? First of all, are you guys accepting new clients?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's something that you always gotta ask the therapist. You might find someone you love her and be like, I'm not accepting any new clients.
We have new clinicians too.
Oh, good.
Yes.
So you guys
They're
are growing and glowing.
Yes. The new clinicians' books are fully open.
Good.
Yes. 8 a.m. to I think the latest might be 7 or 8.
Okay. Oh, wow. Nice.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I think there's 3. And actually one more start in a week or 2.
So
and
what's the information? Email, address, phone number?
So you can reach us at coogywellness.com, and you can also reach our emails at info@coogywellness.com, and we will be glad to get back to you.
Good. I'm excited. Y'all, go sign up. It is November. It is Christmas is coming. Ain't nobody got no money or food stamps. Go and talk to somebody.
To that note, what kind of insurance y'all take?
Oh, good question.
Okay, so let me see if I can do this off the top. Since I'm the one who do all the credentialing. So we got Blue Cross, Harvard, Tufts. With Tufts, we also take Mass Health plans.
Amen.
Mass General Brigham and Mass General Brigham Mass Health.
Everybody in the comment, yes! Got it.
Fallon, WellSense, WellPath, MBHP.
Oh, all of it. Everything.
Okay. All Optum plans.
All right. It probably would have been easier for you to say what you don't take.
There's still some we gotta we're still looking into.
We take a lot. Shout out to you.
I'm like, wait a minute, are you sure? I did it. Like, I be doing my 1-2 job. Yes.
I love that. Okay, I'm excited. Whether you're getting therapy or you're going glow and grow, we want you guys to come out and get your lives together because it is. I'm not sure if it's gonna get any better. Going forward.
For a while.
Yeah, so you got to get your resources up so you know how to navigate what you're going through or what everybody else is going through.
What you feeling?
With that said, people, we do got to take a quick break because we do have 2 more segments to get into. Good Lord, time went by quickly.
Today,
Any last minute words for people from you guys?
I just want everyone to stay encouraged as we go into this holiday season. Don't forget your boundaries. Your boundaries are for you. Articulate them and stand on that.
Yes. We were talking about that. Stand it. Say it with your chest. And no is a whole sentence.
Man.
No.
Girl, listen. I can't wait to talk to my therapist. It's craziness. Anyhow.
Spark FM Online, Saucy and Friends in the morning. We got to pay some bills. We'll be right back. We'll get into the national and world news. Keep it locked right here. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
The Spark of New England, Spark FM. Bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
Each and every Saturday night from 6 to 9 p.m. inside the Avenue where you bring the drinks and we bring the vibe. My name is Gary Banton alongside my co-host Big Trini right here in SparkFMOnline.com, the #1 place for soca, hip-hop, R&B, and more. Each and every Saturdays from 6 to 9 p.m. It's the Avenue.
Advertise your business, brand, or music on Spark FM. Contact us at SparkFMOnline.com for more information. Boston's new home for urban Caribbean music. Spark FM. Spark FM. Playing all your favorite hits from reggae. Spark FM.
If no man swear the way you are gonna see a million. We got the Congo long just like the Amazon.
Spark FM.
I know that life is not easy. No say we are for win, yeah. Walk with the camera like Jesus.
Soca. Hip hop.
Yeah, we going crazy.
R&B.
You could do damage. You could do damage.
Afrobeats and much more. Spark FM. Spark FM.
At Rockland Trust, we know listening matters. Whether you're building a family or a business, investing in a new home or a college education, you need a banker who cares. That one person who makes all the difference. Rockland Trust Bank, where each relationship matters. Member FDIC.
How serious is youth vaping? Irreversible lung damage serious. 1 in 10 kids vape serious, which warrants a serious conversation from a serious parental figure like yourself. Not the seriously know-it-all sports dad or the seriously smart podcaster. It requires a serious conversation that is best had by you. No, seriously. The best person to talk to your child about vaping is you. To start the conversation, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
At Rockland Trust Bank, we know that listening matters. Not just to your financial goals, but taking the time to really get to know you. Whether you're building a family or a business, investing in a new home or a college tuition, planning your finances for the next 30 days or the next 30 years. Our experienced bankers will listen, not just to provide advice and resources, but to foster a relationship that truly matters. Rockland Trust Bank, where each relationship matters. Member FDIC.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head-on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
Each and every Saturday night from 6 to 9 p.m. inside the Avenue, where you bring the drinks and we bring the vibe. My name is Gary Banton, alongside my co-host Big Trini, right here in SparkFMOnline.com, the number one place for soca, hip-hop, R&B, and more. Each and every Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. It's the Avenue.
Spark FM.
Some of them don't like me. Some of them just fight me. All of them could rock so.
Spark FM.
One girl every day. One girl every day. Say me name and me magically appear.
Spark FM.
Everybody better get her, cause she out here looking fun. Better pop it, because I'm out here popping mine. Don, look this Don. Julio gon' do the trick every time.
Spark FM.
So can you come pick up your clothes? I had them folded.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at SparkFMOnline.com. Turn us up.
All right, let's take a look.
Who's that girl? Maybe that's not the right one, but hey, I did what I had to do. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Spark FM Online, number one for urban and Caribbean music. We were just speaking to Coogee Wellness, who has Glow and Grow, or Grow and Glow, coming up very, very soon. If you want some last minute efforts on how to, get through the year, start the year right, just kind of be amongst people, networking, having a good time, and reflecting on yourself, then go to Glow and Grow on December 7th. It starts at 1 p.m. and it's right in Braintree, so it's right around the corner. And then if you do need therapy in general, short-term, long-term, Visit Coogee Wellness for more information and speak to some of their clinicians and some of their therapists over there to get your mind right. Get your mind right. And they take men, women, and families.
Yeah.
Kids too, right?
Yep.
Yep, and kids. Yes. So make sure that you go get your mind right. With that says...
National
news. Let's get into the national news
national
and
news
see
yesterday.
what's going on. Everything was going on. Congress green lights the bill forcing Donald Trump's DOJ to release Epstein files after months-long GOP effort to stop it.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because Epstein is so famous. His name is
They said it's the number one search on like everything. X, Google, everything. That Epstein is the number one thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So yesterday, lawmakers on Capitol Hill Tuesday took the significant step of ordering President Donald Trump's Justice Department to publicly release all of the investigative files into the convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein after months of nasty infighting within the GOP.
Infighting.
Congress is sending the measure, which remarkably won support from all but one Republican across both the House and the Senate. So was it, I remember which one it was, but one passed unanimously and one just had this one. And he's a pedophile and he's probably into Epstein files himself.
Yeah.
Congress is sending the measure, which remarkably won support from all but one Republican across both the House and Senate. The Trump's desk, once it's formally transmitted between the chambers, despite months of calling the issue a Democratic hoax, the president has said he'll sign the bill because he ain't got no goddamn choice.
Yep.
Because if he doesn't, with his name appearing over 1,300 times in the emails alone, I'm pretty sure that that's some type of implication. I don't know what implicates it, but it is implicated.
It's implicated.
Trump will do so. Will do so. Whenever it gets to the White House, the senior White House officials said on Tuesday evening, the president was already scheduled to host a Saudi crown prince for dinner at the White House Tuesday night. Oh, a little distraction, huh? Trump will do the speech went with the speed with which the bill moved through both chambers of Congress on Tuesday marked a stark reversal from recent months when Trump and GOP leaders worked furiously to quash it. But Trump ultimately decided to allow his party to back the measure as pressure mounted within his party. In the end, even Speaker Little Johnson and his leadership team backed the measure despite spending the summer and fall trying to quash Washington's obsession with the Epstein files, while insisting the bill did not do enough to protect victims' privacy. And in the Senate, Majority Leader John Thune did not stand in the way of Democratic Leader Chuck Schumer's request for unanimous consent to pass it, sending it directly to Trump once received from the House. So they tried to pass it with the unanimous consent, but one of the Democrats was like, yes, let's pass it that way, but also make it recorded so that we have all of the names who yayed and nayed this. So that passed again. What do you think about this?
I don't know what is going on here. I think that we definitely, I don't know. I feel like this Epstein file. I'm like, what are we going to see in the files? And then what is it going to prove? And then what is going to happen after is what I want to know. I know that there are going to be a lot of names that we are very familiar with that are going to be on this list because everybody was related to this pervert in some type of way. And by related, I just mean they had a relationship with him in some type of way. But I don't know what that's going to prove. Like, where is it going to take us?
I think we're all looking for if Donald Trump was actually involved in these things. Because if he was, I think everybody's trying to get him out of there.
Are they trying to get him out of there?
I think we're trying to get him out of there. People
is that what's going to be his downfall?
If he's a pedophile?
If he's
we already know he's a pervert and a rapist.
But I guess with the pomp and circumstance surrounding this particular situation, I think that it will if it does anything, what it will do is break up MAGA heavily, because there are MAGA supporters that no matter what Trump does, like there's been a lot of like these content creators who do in like interviews and stuff of like MAGA calling into the show. And I remember this one guy, he has like 3 million viewers. This one guy, he was doing a podcast and somebody called him in, and the dude was like, the same questions, like, what does this imply? And he was like, what do you mean? What does child grape imply? And the guy was like, well, why is that wrong? Why is what wrong? And he asked him over and over again, and he stood firm. Like, why is it wrong for him to touch kids? Like, what's the problem with it?
I don't know. Megyn Kelly is also under fire
Megyn Kelly is a
because
psychopath.
she said something like, it's not like he was raping 5-year-olds. That's not a direct quote, but it was basically what she said.
But she said that she has spoken to someone within the White House who has seen the files and has said that it's not like Epstein, or I think that she was talking about Epstein at the point. Epstein wasn't dealing with, he was dealing with barely legal.
Yeah.
So 15, 16 and stuff, 14, 15, 16, and then tried to compare it like a 14-year-old is not the same. The 15-year-old is not the same as a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
And people were just kind of confused because a lot of the kids actually came out. There's like a TikTok for kids who are saying like, I don't need to tell you that as a 14-year-old, I'm a kid for you to be on here trying to make it make sense that he would be after barely legal instead of 5-year-olds.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
First of all, 5-year-olds can't go to the Epstein Island.
She better be quiet before she be the next one that they.
But that's what I'm saying. I want her to keep talking, and I want her to slip up, and I want them to attack her from within. The enemy from within. So keeping it going, and then I was just watching a video from somebody in the DOJ, and I don't know how whatever this is, but like this person was pretty much saying like they said that this DOJ official was caught on surveillance camera saying the GOP redacted. So basically he's saying that when we do get these files, like we've been talking about, they're going to be so heavily redacted. He said they're most likely going to leave the Democratic names and all their information on the list, but any Republican names or anything that they did will most likely be so redacted that the files won't even make sense to read them.
Did you hear Trump saying Jeffrey Epstein and his Democratic friends and everybody that was friends with him was a Democrat? And did you hear him?
I guess I don't understand, because there was a little chart too. Let me send this. Was a little chart too that all the people who he's investigating, Bill Clinton, Chase Bankman, and somebody else, they were comparing the amount of times that their names were in the files. There was like 500 times compared to Trump's, who was over 1,300 times in these emails.
Yeah.
So it is bizarre to me that Trump would launch an investigation on people who appeared less times in the files than himself, and not just be like, well, let them all off so that you can get off too. Like, I don't understand.
But what is he hoping to find in this investigation that he's calling for? What are we hoping to find about Trump in this?
That he's a child molester.
That he was actually participating.
Yes, that he was actually 100% participating.
Haven't a lot of the victims who are speaking out and who are making themselves vocal, haven't they said that they did not have any interactions with Trump?
20 of 1,000.
20 of 1,000. Where are the ones?
really,
well, this
was-
and they're scared.
If Trump was the dealer of me, I'm not saying nothing right now while these files have not been released and I don't have any real proof other than whatever is going on. You know, like that's only 20, and I'm pretty sure that he had his favorites. So, you know, like, I don't think that it's gonna come out. I have very low expectations. But however, he's been like scrambling, like on Truth Social. He's like, I don't care about these Epstein files. I just want us to pay attention to all the good work that the Republicans and I have done. Like we've stopped this and we've stopped that and we've done this and we've done that and all the things that we have done. That's not going to help you because none of that all of that what you're saying is a lie, number one. So you never did any of those things. And number two, child molestation trumps anything that you have done.
Right. And on what you're speaking of, with the interest of time, going into the next story, he spoke at a McDonald's forum the other day. And did you hear him talking about how the economy is doing the best it's ever done and everything is great and da-da-da-da-da and the world, America is the best that it's ever been right now. Stuff like that. And it was just like, how you just stand there lying like that?
Between him, Mike Johnson, and Caroline Leavitt, I want to know, like, if they had to take a course in untruths and bare lies before they received those jobs. Like, did they have to get waterboarded by Trump's officials to say, hey, no matter what happens, you must lie.
You must lie.
You must lie.
Yeah.
Deny, deny, deny. And even Mike Johnson's stupid look on his face always makes me angry. And Trash Patel, I was watching some of his testimony on something, and they're saying that Trash Patel said that there was after reviewing the Epstein files, he found no credible information to bring on any investigations.
He better say that before they send ICE to detain him.
When he spoke to over 40 victims of Epstein, and now you're saying that you're going to open these investigations to Bill and them and whatever, but there was no credible information prior to that?
Yeah.
Like, these people lie so much that they literally forget the lie that they started with, and then they make up another one that completely and utterly contradicts the first thing that they said.
Yeah.
The first lie that they told.
You know, Cash Patel's girlfriend, the country singer, now has an FBI detail?
That's being paid by taxpayer money.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
You know what I hate? I hate that I know things.
Yes, right?
That I know any of this. I hate it.
Marjorie Taylor Greene blasts Trump for vicious attack amid pipe bomb scare and death against her son. She also went online and said how, this has caused such major rift within the MAGA base, and that, like, she just really doesn't understand why this has been such a fight.
Yeah.
From the beginning, and I don't know how and why she's distancing herself.
Yeah,
I think
from
she's
Trump.
She's getting ready for the next term.
She apologized for being a part of such toxic politics. She said that she is afraid for her life because, she's getting a lot of these death threats and all of this just because Trump went ahead and said something about
that
her.
She's a traitor.
That she's a
Marjorie Trader Greene.
Yeah. So she said she's getting all of these death threats and things. And then Trump said, I don't think she's getting death threats. I don't think anybody cares about her at all.
Oh.
Yeah. That's very mean.
It's so mean.
He is. One thing you got to give to Trump, though, he is very good with a nickname.
Oh.
He is good with a nickname.
Shut up, Piggy. They should sue him for defamation.
Just for things like that, he should be taken down. Like, you cannot talk to people like that. That's just not how a president. And the fact that the presidency doesn't have any decorum guidelines is very bothersome to me.
Why didn't that go viral yesterday, though? Why didn't the president calling somebody Piggy go viral?
Oh, it went super viral, I think. Yeah, that was everywhere. That's all everybody was talking about.
I have a conspiracy theory that Marjorie Taylor Greene is being blackmailed by someone who has information on her, and it was like, if you don't do these things against the MAGA, you can still be MAGA, but if you do not do these things and stand up for your people, we're gonna take you down. Because her complete 180 has been insanely interesting to watch, and I cannot feel the feelings of goodness out of it. I'm very skeptical.
And I think that's most people.
Yeah. Granddaughter of Charlotte Webb author, upset with use of its title in immigration crackdown. That's another thing about these people. They really just don't care about asking permission to do anything. No. They just arbitrarily use people's names, use people phrases, their music and whatever with no permission. Like, oh, because I'm the president, I can just use it. I don't think so. I don't think that's how it works regardless. And people should start suing him. Regular civilians and artists should start suing him.
Yeah.
I'm not going to read that much into it. Federal court bars Texas from using new Republican-friendly U.S. House map in midterms. This was another huge story yesterday. So remember, Texas tried to do some gerrymandering. This is drawing new district lines to take away the black voting power and to get more Republicans put in the House. They did that illegally in a special election that Hot Wheels decided that that's what he wanted to do to give Trump more seats in Congress or whatever. California decided that they were going to we're going to do it too. We're going to do it the correct and legal way. We're going to have the people on it, and we're going to redraw the map so that we can give more power to the Democratic positioning or Congress, whatever. Recently, the federal courts has said that map that Texas drew cannot be used. It is barred. Y'all did it legally. You did it wrong, so we can't use it. There is some way that they might be able to still use it in some type of way, but as of right now, a federal judge has dropped it. And they have not dropped California. So they going to get the extra seats while Texas is not. So I'm excited about that. And I hope that Governor Abbott when is he up for re-election?
I don't know. I think he already said that he's going back.
Governor Abbott re-election. I got you.
Yeah.
Re-election. Because if they elect him again, I'm just concerned that Texas might be brain dead. Yeah. Or DEI. Because
2026.
Oh, 2026. Good. Who's running against him? That's a race that we need to follow because he's a problem. He's a complete and utter problem. But keeping it moving. House blocks censure of Stacey Plaskett over Epstein text. So this is the black lady that a black Democratic lady
she's so cute.
That was helping. I don't know.
She's a delegate from the Virgin Islands.
Okay, and what
she was going to be questioning Epstein during a congressional hearing or something. And so she was texting with him to get clarity on some of the things that she would be questioning him on. And because of that, they're taking it and saying that, like she was texting with the pedophiles. So she's saying, I know what I was doing. I've done this before. I've questioned lots of other texted, or had conversations with other people before that I've had to talk to. But, there was nothing, there was no wrongdoing. Like we weren't, in the text messages, wasn't nothing, whatever.
Colluding.
Right. No colluding, but they're taking it and trying to spin it like she was doing something.
They that's obviously, that sounds like their MO. Like, look at the black, because that's what I even seen some black Democrats, talking about it too, and talking about all folks ain't skin folks and whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna have to read more of it, but yeah.
She said, leading to the vote to release the files, the House Oversight Committee began releasing troves of documents from Epstein's estate. It included his texts and other communications. Those included copies of texts Epstein had with Plaskett as she was about to question Michael Cohen, the former personal lawyer of President Donald Trump, during a 2019 congressional hearing, the New York Times reported. Republicans seized on the revelation and Rep. Ralph Norman from South Carolina introduced the censure resolution accusing Plaskett of having inappropriately coordinated with Epstein, receiving suggested lines of questioning and congratulations from him. The resolution also would have directed the House Ethics Committee to investigate her ties to Epstein. So she was talking. So she defended herself on the House floor speech, explaining that Epstein was a constituent that she had been in contact with to get information. So we do know that Epstein was a resident of the Virgin Islands. So she said he was a constituent that she had been in contact with to get information. I know how to question individuals. I know how to seek information. I have sought information from confidential informants, from murderers, and from other individuals because I want the truth, she said. However, Norman said that it was beyond comprehension incomprehensible that Plaskett would work with the disgraced financier on House business. The American people expect honesty. The American people expect integrity and judgment from their elected officials, he said. They expect members of Congress to conduct themselves with one word, decency, not to seek advice from a predator who exploited minor children.
It's so crazy to me that they can say these things to her and completely negate the fact that this is literally what the Republicans do all the time. Like, there's no transparency, there's no integrity, there is no, they do not conduct themselves with decency at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say decency.
Yeah,
Decency, right.
The Republicans are just some of the most vile, vicious people that I have ever seen.
Your president just called somebody a piggy.
Yeah, that's what I'm
what is
saying.
decent about that?
There's nothing that Trump posted AI of him shitting on the American people as the president of the United States of America, and we're talking about decency with a text message.
Right.
Your president, okay, Stacey Plackett was sending text messages to Epstein. Trump, the president of the United States, was at the Epstein Island. Epstein was at Mar-a-Lago. Y'all having Thanksgiving like that together. Why is that? Why is that not a problem? But this is a problem.
Campaign, but Epstein's jet.
Exactly. Crazy. New reports have come out saying that Epstein used to date Melania, and Epstein was the one that introduced Trump to Melania.
I believe it.
That's old.
This is very crazy news, and I was like, that must be propaganda, because then why is he president?
He probably mail ordered her.
It says British historian Andrew Lowney, who investigated Prince Andrew's ties to Jeffrey Epstein, states that he was told who killed Epstein, and also that Epstein was Melania Trump's lover before he introduced her to Donald Trump. All of this, I believe everything that I hear.
And that's probably why Trump don't like him, because he's like, you hit it first.
Improperly placed wire label caused power outage on container ship before crash into Key Bridge. So we've been hearing about this Key Bridge that crashed. I saw some pictures of that's not what I saw pictures of.
This is the one where the boat went and knocked down the whole bridge.
Oh, yes. So properly placed wires was what caused the outage. They should have checked those. Armed attackers in Nigeria kidnapped 25 girls from boarding school. I wonder if Nicki Minaj is going to talk about that.
Did I have that story in here?
Well, it's in here. It's in the in the entertainment. God damn. Nicki Minaj went to spoke. Let's get into that while we're there right now. Nicki Minaj admits she's so nervous as she thanks Donald Trump at the United Nations. The 42-year-old rapper delivered a speech at the UN on Tuesday to highlight the alleged persecution of Christians in Nigeria. Nicki was introduced by United Nations Ambassador Mike Waltz, who was appointed by Trump July this year. Nicki, who donned a form-fitted black dress at the event, began her speech by confessing that she was very nervous ahead of taking a deep breath before she thanked Mike and Trump. She remarked, "Thank you, Ambassador Waltz, for this invitation. It is an honor to stand on the stage with you."
Nicki Minaj sail to hell.
Too straight to hell.
Nervous. So please. Well.
What is you saying?
Thank you, Ambassador Waltz, for this invitation. It is an honor to stand on this stage with you and the other distinguished speakers here today to shine a spotlight on the deadly threat faced by thousands of Christians in Nigeria. I would like to thank President Trump
She sounds like a
for
crackhead.
prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage in calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria, to combat extremism, and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to exercise their natural right to freedom of religion or belief.
All right. I can't. Her. Sorry. She makes me upset.
So anyways, many philosophers, historians, analysts, all of those have said that There is no way to definitively say that people are dying in Nigeria because of their religious beliefs. Number one, it's propaganda put out by America because they're trying to figure out a way to take something from Nigeria because they have decided that they're going to get together and they're going to take care of their own resources and be their own best friends. And Trump doesn't want that. I haven't dig too much into that. But people like Nicki Minaj, people like I like it when you do it right there, and Nelly is getting hot in her. Like these Snoop Dogg, Kanye, all of those, they always seem Amber Rose. They always seem to choose a high-profile black idiot to represent or to put themselves out there. When have you guys ever heard of Nicki standing up for anything that is going on in actual America?
Yeah.
You're over there in Nigeria fighting for people who might or might not be dying because of religion. When people here, they have no food, they can't afford health care, they are being racially profiled, and you say nothing at all. And this is very on par for who Nicki Minaj is. A sex predator protector.
Yeah.
Your father, your brother, your husband, and now your president.
Yeah.
And that is a pattern that people can't get out of their head. This is what you do. You defend child pedophilia.
Yeah.
And I don't like it, and I'm not with it. I don't think she sounded nice. I don't think she looked nice. I think she looked like a crack idiot.
Yep.
That's my personal opinion. Tussy.
The pink one.
The pink one. Because she's pink Barbie or whatever the hell her name is. There's so much news to go through, and we're almost done here. I'm trying to get through it. Armed attackers and Jeffrey Epstein definitely had dirt on Donald Trump. Pedophile's brother insists everything the president says is a lie.
That's
Jeffrey
Epstein's
Epstein's brother, that came out. He was like, I don't care what you say. Jeffrey knew that he could bring Trump down, or not even. He didn't even say Trump.
Yeah.
He said the people who were campaigning for president. He can bring one. What are they called?
Candidates for president.
Candidates. He know that he would be able to bring one of the candidates down. And if your own brother, let me tell y'all, if Tony says that I got some news on one of y'all, that means that I probably talked to her and told her what the news is. And that means that she knows that I know. So I want y'all to know that Jeffrey Epstein's brother himself said it.
Yep.
I believe it.
I believe it.
Exclusive Trump's DHS plans holiday immigration raids on churches. And that sounds about on brand. I don't know what else is going on.
It's
that
quite
is.
late, though.
Yeah, it is quite late. It's 11:17. I don't think there's much more that you guys.
We can get into
let me
that tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's Friday.
No.
Thursday.
Oh God, this week
Today's
is so
Wednesday.
confusing. Where are we? Oh, but tomorrow's trash day.
Yes, tomorrow.
Yes, sir. We like our trash days over here. We ain't gonna miss another one, I tell you that. And there was a fight at Shea Boo's.
Yeah. What happened there? When was that?
I don't know. Some people on skates, some people not on skates.
It was terrible.
It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. And it's not right that people is in their people establishment acting up the fool on the skates.
That's dangerous.
That is very dangerous.
If somebody get hit in the head with one of them damn skates, you go dead.
Jesus Lord.
Yeah.
And then what, tell me, what is it that causes a fight in a roller skating rink?
I don't know.
And
You
then
know-
y'all just look foolish.
Somebody
fighting on
outskated
roller
the other
skates.
one.
Because there's a lot of Negroes in
Rolling
there.
around going on there.
The skate night be that popping. I'm about to go to skate night every time. And this has nothing to do with Shea Boo's, because Shea Boo's has climbed themselves out of a history of just kind of bad, bad press. And this should not shed any type of light on Shea Boo's at all, with people coming in there and wreaking havoc on those people's establishment. They work too goddamn hard every single day for kids, for the elders, for everybody, for y'all to be up in their place acting up like that.
Yeah.
Shame, 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 shame on y'all for fighting over
bring
there.
back shame.
Yes, shame, shame.
Yeah.
Shame, shame.
Anyhow, that's that.
Yes. Well, with that said, people, we are off to the races. You guys be blessed. Don't be stressed, and have a great day.
Very nice.
Bye-bye.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Trend.